wanted to make a video because I was sitting there on Twitter, and you know me, I just sit down, and as a person, I like to just think about shit sometimes, and something I was thinking about was the state of anime games and how I think that Genshin is literally the anime game, and I don't think that anything is gonna come close to Genshin. And this is not me saying I think, oh, Genshin is perfect, right? Because Genshin is not perfect. There's issues in Genshin, and I think that. But what I was saying was, I don't think Genshin's perfect by any means. There's issues with Genshin, and I'll say them right now. One of the big issues with Genshin, I think, straight up, is how kind of like free to play is being getting like, and this is sort of an issue recently that I've had an issue with the way free to play has been getting treated. And I'm not saying free to play is like being treated like, oh, so horribly, like, oh my god, take pity on the free to play people. Like, no, that's not it. But I would say straight up, the content has been like very much like pointed towards free to play people, like not free to play people, I meant like whales, and people with like huge money, and they made like, for example, Azdaha and the Abyss, right? They made that to be like where it's like, if you're free to play, like, you can beat it, don't get me wrong, but it's like extremely hard, right? And for me, as someone who doesn't really get good artifacts basically any time, and whenever I do, I kind of like, they kind of get fucked. Like, you ever get a good artifact like crit rate, crit damage, and then it just goes all the way into defense? Yeah, be like that. But yeah, there's multiple issues with Genshin. The fucking the events sometimes, how like 1.2 and 3, like, well, not 1.2 and 3, but 1.3 and 4, how they're basically just events. There's a multitude of issues that happens with that's Genshin's fault. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be a dick, right? But we have to be honest, and we have to be real when we say, like, when we actually criticize and, you know, give games their props, because you have to give the developer their props. First of all, I want to say Genshin has phenomenal, I mean phenomenal character designs. I don't care who you are. I don't care what game you play. I don't care if you play. I don't even care if you play. You get my point. I don't care what game you play. I don't care what game you play. You have to be honest and say these character designs and the way they did, like the way they make characters, from animations to the way their clothes move. This shit is beautiful. Can I just, like, I didn't realize it until I truly, like, watched Zhao. But look at the way characters' clothes move. Look at the way characters' clothes move. 9 times out of 10, characters' clothes never clip. You never see true, like 9 times out of 10, they don't. And if they do, it's like a rare glitch that will be patched, right? But look at this. Look at this. And it's just truly beautiful. Like, let me switch to Zhao. Let me just go to my characters and show you. But I want to go to character art, all the characters. But if you've never seen it, go. I forgot what it was called. They were talking about the design of Zhao and Zhao as a character. I think they only did this one time, and I think it was for Zhao. But it was like a Mihoyo Labs. If you can find it, go read the whole thing, like them talking about his animations, his clothing, his design, his name, all of it. Go read it, because if you read this, you will understand immediately how much love, passion, and just effort goes into these characters. They were talking about Zhao, right? And they were talking about Zhao and his design and everything on him. How the way they made him, how they wanted to make him long and flowy, but like not clipped. So they made his, like, a number amount of his clothes baggy at some places, but tight around certain places so they wouldn't clip. And they were literally talking about, let me switch in Zhao. But they were literally talking about, how with Zhao and his E, they hand, like, I think they made a hand, I don't want to say, confirm it, because I don't know that for a fact, but they're saying with Zhao, for his E, They purposely animated each frame of his E to minimize the amount of clippage his clothes does. And in his ult. You have to, like, I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry if this comes off as a dick rider and this comes off as me, oh, making Mihoyo seem like they're all-known gods, but no. You have to be honest and be real with yourself and say, like, yo, that shit is amazing. The fact that you went through each frame and animated his clothing to point where it would not clip because you care that much about the presentation of your game. You care that much about the presentation of your game that you purposely made that. And then we gotta talk about how the game is easy as hell to pick up and fun, but yet deep with the artifacts. And the fact that it's a mobile game, a gacha, that is built as an open world 3D game that you actually take place in. I don't know about you, but most gacha games I play are very much simple as hell. Like, I haven't played mini gachas. I'm not some gacha like, oh, I know everything about gachas, right? I'm the gacha guy, right? I'm not some gacha dude. I haven't played much gacha, but I did play Dragon Ball Legends. And I had Dokkan, right? A little bit of Dokkan. And I'll say from those two games I've played, right? The amount of love that Genshin puts in and the amount of just engaging gameplay it has is truly unknown. And I don't know. I just wanted to talk about why I think Genshin is not like any other game and why I think Genshin is at the top of anime games right now, right? And so, let's keep going deeper, right? Because we can keep going deeper. Another thing I think that puts Genshin above a lot of people is simply being free. Look at the anime games, right? Look at the anime games that we have coming out. Like, what anime games do we really have coming out or that are out right now that beat Genshin? Let's be fair. Like, I can't think of any. Maybe you can, but I can't think of any that comes to this close to this beauty, comes this close to being to this price, and then comes this close to like character designs and gameplay. Like, don't get me wrong, Genshin's gameplay is nothing to like be like, you know, oh my god, it's so good. Like, no, like, it's good, but it's not like Honkai good. I think Honkai, like, I've never played Honkai, but I think Honkai's combat is just different breed. It's really good. I think this shit is just way more fun and looks cooler. But like at the same time, for what they've done, they made a simple system, but it's deep enough for people to actually play. You see what I'm saying? And so I know I'm just ranting and just saying shit, but like, if you want to take anything away from this video, I want to say that at least you can do is admire what they have done. At least you can do is be truthful and be honest and admire the work that Mihoyo has done. Right? You can dislike Genshin, you can hate Genshin, you can say Genshin is trash, you can dislike the way they do their gacha, you can dislike the characters. Fine. But at least be honest with yourself and say that the world they have made, the lore they've made, the love they put into this game is real and that is really good. That what they've done is actually fair. And it's actually pretty cool. You see what I'm saying? It's like, they don't, like, Mihoyo's not perfect. They don't do everything amazing, but it's like, at the same time, what they have done is really, and should be praised. And so, what I'm saying is, I know the amount of hate Mihoyo gets, and I know that sometimes they deserve this shit. Like, sometimes Mihoyo does dumb shit. And that's fair. But for what you have given us, Mihoyo, and what have you, and what in the lore and all this world, the stuff you've given me for free, for example, let me show you my account. The shit you have, like, all these characters, thank you. Simple as that. For making all these characters, for giving me the chance to play this game for free, for giving me the chance to unlock all these characters for free, thank you. Thank you. Simple as that. And I'll be honest, I appreciate and love the work they have done with this game. And I truly think that this is the anime game that nothing can, like, nothing right now can top it. Until something comes out that has this much presentation, this good animation, looks this beautiful, is voiced this well, and has this much support. But you gotta think about it. Genshin gets updates every 40 days. Every 40 days, Genshin basically gets an update. So regardless if it's big or small, it gets an update. the devs are still like updating the game on a 40-day schedule. That says a lot. Just saying. And for like 6 months, they were giving us 2 characters each update, which stopped in I think 1.3. Yeah, with Hu Tao. So yeah. But that's kind of all I wanted to say. I kind of just wanted to talk about how I think Mihoyo simply deserves more love for what they. I think Genshin is truly the anime game out right now. Like we can bitch and complain about how they didn't have 2FA and shit like the rates and all that, but if you want to be real, most of Genshin hate is just because it's popular, to be honest. Let me be real. Because a lot of the shit they do themselves is beautiful and amazing. That's just me. That's my closing opinions. That's how I feel. I think Genshin is fucking amazing, and I think it deserves to be appreciated and loved for what it has done. Right? Still going 6 months strong with a loyal fan base, so amazing. But yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be making, if I get Eula, I'll be making a Eula video. I haven't hit pity yet. I ran out of fucking primos. You know, you please give me some primos and bless me with 50/50. And if I don't get 50/50, I'll be making a video on the character I did get. Because whoever I do get, as long as it's not Diluc, as long as it's fucking Diluc, I'll make a video. Okay. Yeah, see ya. Peace. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.